today, guys. We're going to be talking about, I've had this bike for over three weeks, and I love it. I can't say anything bad about it. It's been great to me. I've been great to her. She's been doing great. So I'll just talk about the top 4 things I like and the top 4 things I don't like about the bike. And yeah, I'll use 4 because everybody else uses 5. Then why shouldn't I use 4? I'm gonna go straight. So number 1, the looks. The looks of the bike is sick. It's a great looking bike. When I first saw it online, I thought that was a nice looking bike, and when I saw it in person, it was way better looking. And sitting on it felt so good. The style of the bike, it's a great looking bike, and it will attract a lot of the younger generation, I think, because it's compared to the old 250. It has just like a little more, I don't know, power to it, jerk to it. It's just nice. So that's number 1. It's one of the reasons I like it. Number 2, one of the reasons I also like this thing is the affordability. It suits my budget. Excellent on my budget. Actually, I'll go around. I should have went back up that way. That's one of the things I got it was because it's very affordable. A lot of rocks here. Shit. Forgot my turn. Okay, that's see, that's I'm driving within my means, guys. I'm still not used to this thing off the turns on that, so I had no clue how that roundabout was. So that's affordability. It's great for my level. I can afford it. The insurance is very affordable as well. So the Vulcan S is also a great bike. It's very similar to this, except it's a bigger displacement engine, and my insurance would have been about $400 more per year just to have that bike. And that's one of the other reasons I chose this bike over that. So that's number 2. And number 3, I love how it's agile. I wish I could have shown you guys around that roundabout how agile it is. It's really agile. It's actually just as agile as my CBR 250, I find. It's great around corners, great around bends, and it's fantastic that way. Now, you shouldn't be doing this, what I'm going to do, but and number 4, the power on this thing is fantastic. It has enough power to get around cars, no problem. Even if you're going at a speed, if you're at a high speed, like let's say, I don't know, a legal speed, let's say 100, if you're going at 100 and you want to overpass somebody, no problems. It has enough power to overpass someone, so don't worry about that. It's not like my CBR 250 where you really have to struggle to go around somebody, especially at that speed. Highway speeds, you can easily do highways, no problem. So that's another thing. Those are the top 4 reasons I like it. The looks, the affordability, the agility of the bike itself, the way it moves, and of course, last but not least, the power on the bike. It has more than enough power, and it feels great. Here are the top 4 things I don't like about the bike, and I'll start off with the gauge, the RPMs. It doesn't show RPMs, and I'll say that's important for beginners. To me, when I was a beginner, I loved my CBR 250. It would show the range as my gears are going up, and you listen to the engine too, but it's actually good for visualizing. I gotta switch gears. Instead of over revving it. This doesn't have that, unfortunately, and it's not a big deal because I just listen to the engine noise and I know when to go down and go up. That's one of the reasons I like about it, but it would have been nice if they had RPM gauge on this. and I don't think that would have been difficult. I think next year's model, if they decide to keep this bike in production, which I think they will, I think next year's model they're going to actually put a gauge on it. What else? Number 2, the comfort level. Okay, up to an hour and a half, max maybe an hour 45 minutes. It's comfortable. The seat's very comfortable. It's not bad. After that, it's very uncomfortable. When you go higher than over an hour and a half of riding, you need to stop because your ass hurts. It really bugs you. And I'm about 180, 185, about 5'8", 5'9", and it really bugs me in my butt. So if you're a bigger person, if you're a smaller person, you might be able to go longer. But me personally, I couldn't. So that's another thing too. And that's okay. We'll go to number 3. The actual passenger seat is not comfortable as well, so that's another negative. My girlfriend's ridden on this, and she tells me straight up that, to be honest, she goes, it's really hard on the bike. It really bugged her. She wasn't comfortable at all on it, and it doesn't have anywhere to hold on to except the rider, which is fine, which I think it's important. You hold on to the rider, but sometimes she feels like she needs to hold on to like a sidebar or something like that on the side of it. And you know what? Surprise enough, my CBR 250, she says, is a little more comfortable than riding on this as a passenger. So it's up to you if you want to purchase that as an accessory. If you don't, if it's about 150, 160 bucks. I mean, if you're not expecting to ride give someone a lift or anything like that, then keep the money instead. So here's a little bit of the agility of the maneuverability of it. There we go. And last but not least, out of them all, the accessories. They don't have the accessories yet. I mean, to me, that's probably because it's a new bike, and the model itself, it's not. They don't have all the stuff for it yet. I get it. I would love to have the grills in the front of my headlight all black, which would be really nice. They don't have that. I have to custom make that. I'll probably wait till they have a part for that and buy it, because I don't know anybody who would do that. I don't want to pay a fortune for that. So that's another thing too. So those are the top 5 things. Obviously, top 4 things are much better. They outweigh the negatives on the bike itself. So I do recommend this. I've been riding for over 3 weeks, and I'll keep riding this thing because it's fantastic. Anyways, look at the view. Beautiful view. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon.